Hello, everyone. Welcome and happy Friday. All right, I'm gonna give people just a minute to hop on because I'm 2 minutes late here. Having some technical difficulties this morning, but we made it. We're here. I love it. All right. Um, Wonderful. All right, we've already got some people on here. Hi, Lindsay and Christina. Love it, love it. Oh my gosh, I'm already loving what's going on in the chat here. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay is new here. Has anyone taken Kathleen's masterclass? Yes, and Christina says, I grabbed the class. It's the gift that keeps on giving. And Christina purchased several other courses, but this was the only one she needed. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Christina. I appreciate it. And if anybody's wondering, what are they talking about? Here is the good morning, Melissa. Here's the quick link to the masterclass. If you guys are brand new here, I do recommend starting with this masterclass. It's completely free. It's going to take you through my 5-step system to earning 10K months with the Amazon Influencer Program. This program has completely changed the way that I do business, the way that I earn money, and this training is completely free. So go ahead and grab it if you are brand new. And I see we've got a lot of regulars here. Hi, Melissa, and Beth is here, and Mama Melissa is here. Lovely to see everyone. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing that kind of goes along with the masterclass is, everyone's doing these Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. And while we're still a whole week away from actual Black Friday, even Amazon is promoting Black Friday right now. If you're a seller, Black Friday deals actually started yesterday. So yeah, it's hopefully everybody saw a little bit of an increase in earnings today. I know that I did. Did you guys see an increase in earnings this morning with your stats when you woke up since the sales kind of started yesterday? I'm just going to post in the Facebook group really quick. Come join us live. Yes, did you guys see an increase? I know I saw an increase. I was like double today what I have been, which is more which is more conducive to like what it used to be like this time last year, I would say. But yeah, how was everyone's earnings today? Wonderful. Look, we have Eclectic Fusion Fun. Good morning. Thanks for doing this every Friday. Of course, I love doing this, especially because you guys all show up and you have such great questions and great feedback. And we have Maria and Supermom Barbie. Nice to see you. Fishing Weekend Warrior. Hi, Eileen. Oh, Eileen, you just finished reading my book. Thank you so much. You said it was a good read. Thank you so much for reading it. I appreciate that. It was I don't know. I don't want to say it was a labor of love, but it was really, really fun. It was really fun to watch, or I mean, it was really fun to write, and I hope people are enjoying it. I'll throw a link up here. Thank you, Eileen. I appreciate you being here, and also giving me a shout out with my book. If you guys want to check out the book, it is still only 99 cents. Actually, if you guys want a free chapter, we could do that too. Yeah, here, let's do the 99 cents link. So it's marked down 99 cents. Probably through Cyber Monday, and then we'll raise the price, but you guys can get it for 99 cents if you want to. That's the Kindle version. It's really, I don't have my copy here. So I wrote this book with the intention of hoping to motivate people through my stories and the things that I have learned along the way of my last 15 years in business and kind of what I did to get to where I am today. But I highly recommend it if you just want some inspirational advice, but also some like concrete strategies and tactics. If you're like, I need to make more money or I need to start an online business, I talk about all of that in there. So grab that if you're interested. And I'll actually be signing and mailing out books today. Everybody who filled out my form that's in Influence and Earn, I just got the books today. So I'll be signing those and mailing those out to you guys early next week. So I'm very excited about that. Wonderful. Oh, good. Revenue went from 5 to 16 in a day. Great. Oh no, Beth said they went down. Oh no. Um, Okay, so here, yes, so earning around 150 to $200. Yes, yes. Oh, that was revenue versus commissions. Got it, got it. Um, yeah, so now is the time to really focus on, right, those seasonal items, but also make sure that you're going back and checking on the videos that have been doing well for you over the last 30 or 60 days, but also last year. So I just posted a brand new video on the YouTube channel yesterday, and it's basically my top three strategies to maximize your holiday earnings. And one of the things I talk about in it is going back to look at your stats from this time last year. So if you haven't been in the program yet, if this is your first Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday shopping season, that's okay. You can still do the same thing with the last 30 or 60 days of data that you have. But if this is your second or your third or your fourth, right, then you can go back and look at what did very well for you in this time period last year or the year before. So this will actually be my, see, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is my fourth Black Friday, Cyber Monday year in the Amazon Influencer Program. And so I can go back and see what performed well for me every single year during this time. Those are the videos I'm going to optimize, and those are the videos or the products that I'm going to be making another video for as well, or well, that I have been making other videos for as well. So hopefully you guys are starting to see some increased earnings, and you will see increased earnings if they haven't started yet, right? They will starting next week, right? Because basically everything's on sale starting yesterday. The way it works on the seller side is, people that are participating in Black Friday have like the Black Friday badge. Basically, it goes from yesterday until Friday. And then the Cyber Monday badge goes from Saturday to Monday. So you guys will see these deals and discounts all through the end of the week. And that brings me to our first topic, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So, like I said, that's one of the best strategies that I have to really prep, as far as going back to look at your previous stats to see what worked well for you this time last year. The other thing is really looking at those seasonal items, and you would be shocked at how many toys, games, kids items, right? Like the sales just skyrocket on these things. Like I just bought an advent calendar so that I can do a video, but that also, so my kids have this fun advent calendar. They love doing those. And so I just bought one of them, and it's like there's been like 5,000 of these sold already in the last month. So I feel like I'm already behind. Already behind in getting it up, but people are going to be buying a lot of these over the next couple weeks. So I do think that it's very much still worth it to be creating videos for items that are even selling well now. They're going to continue to sell well over the next few weeks, and you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. One other thing that I want everyone to look for or kind of find and see if you can utilize, make sure you're checking your email from Amazon, right? They're sending us a lot of emails. Some are helpful, some are not. But one email that was very helpful contained some information about what's actually on sale. And so, excuse me. Got some allergies going today. So they sent us information. So you can either check your email, or you can check like Creator University and toggle over to like the holiday section and things like that. But I want you to know that they've actually provided us with a lot of information that's useful as far as what items are for sale. Now, you have to make sure that you're staying within their terms and that you're only promoting these items when they are on sale or during the promotional periods that Amazon is saying that it's okay. But this is very helpful, again, because I know I'm constantly scrolling through Amazon on my phone, and I see these like Black Friday deals now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have that, and I have a video for that, and I need to promote that. And I wasn't, on top of my game. Now I have an idea list that I'm adding everything to. But just know that Amazon is trying to help us with that. So have you guys seen this? Have you seen the deals and some of the resources that they've sent us that we can use? Hopefully you have, and you started to use those, and you're starting to see more sales. And any information Amazon gives us, we've got to use. We've got to use. Yes, Creator University, do you know why, they stopped the Wednesday lives? I don't know why they stopped the Wednesday lives. I speculate why they stopped the Wednesday. I don't think they were very helpful, and there were a lot of technical difficulties. I don't think that's a reason to stop them. But I was on one that was kind of a disaster, and I felt really bad for the girl who was running it because I think she was probably just thrown into it. I don't think she really knew what she was doing, and I don't really fault her for that because I don't think she was probably trained properly. But it was rough to watch, and people were uh, kind of mean in the chat there. So I don't know if that's why, but after that is when they cancel them. So I don't know. I don't think they've been very helpful. I think it'd be great if they brought them back and had somebody trained up who could give a little bit more information to people. But no, I don't necessarily know why. Yeah. Hopefully they come back. There was one yesterday that I missed. There was one yesterday that I missed. Did anybody catch the training yesterday? It was about holiday stuff. I have the replay. They sent out a replay link, which I haven't watched yet. But did anybody catch the Amazon webinar from yesterday? I'm curious. I know there was one. There was a TikTok one that people said was not super helpful. But yeah, if you guys watched the one yesterday, please let me know. I'd love to hear how it went. If I have something else going on, I don't usually watch them just because unfortunately historically it hasn't really been super helpful. I always want to know what they're talking about, but there's not a lot of substance. It'll be like here's like the main concept, and they don't actually. It's kind of like going to a webinar where they sell you stuff at the end, which that's how a webinar is, but like with these they're not selling us anything. They're actually supposed to be very helpful and just give us the information, but they're kind of not really doing that very well. So oh well. Hey Jill, how long should it take to hear back from Amazon support tickets? Yeah, it used to be like within 24 hours, and now it's taking a pretty long time. I actually submitted a copyright claim on Monday and I've received nothing back. And that's actually very surprising to me because usually I get an email back within 48 hours saying, yes, we've received your copyright claim and we're working on it and we'll take the video down in the next 48 hours. But it's been 4 days now and I have not heard back from them. I think customer support is very much backlogged with all of the emails that they've been receiving about the incentive. Has anyone received any updates on their incentive? Any good news or bad news? I know there was lots of talk going around about it, and we have to be careful what we talk about with the incentive. But I think because of some of the issues with people's videos qualifying or not, a lot of people have been emailing. So I think support is just really backed up in general. Like I said, it's been 4 days since I sent my email, and that's very atypical. It should be within like 48 hours. But yeah, I've been waiting 4 days, Jill. So hopefully you'll hear back soon. I know you're waiting about some creator connection stuff. Yeah. Um, all right. So we got a couple questions. So I am going to tackle these. Maria said, I've been struggling with posting offsite on Instagram. Is there anyone that can recommend a step-by-step instructional on the best way to do this? I've watched on Influence and Earn, but still don't get it. Oh, and I need to make some sales on offsite in order to remain an affiliate. Yeah, so I know, and I don't post a ton on Instagram. I to my knowledge, I mean, the only way that I link on Instagram, but again, I am not an Instagram expert by any means. If anyone has any additional information that they can jump in here with to help out Maria, that would be awesome. With Instagram, the way that I do it is I just have like the equivalent of a link tree. It actually goes to my website, but when you click on the link, it looks like a link tree. And then I have my Amazon shop right at the top, unless I'm talking about a particular product. And then I'll do that link first. But I know people do link in bio. I know that's fine. And like I said, you can just link to a link tree that has like your prioritized links on there, or you can link to your Amazon storefront and then just make sure that the product that you're promoting is either pinned or it's in a pinned idea list that's right at the top there so that it doesn't make it super difficult for people to find. So, yeah, I think that would be my best recommendation. Um, yes. Oh, Kate never received an email back about the incentive. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people are still waiting on that. But going back to Instagram, yeah, Maria, I hope that's helpful. And like I said, I know, yeah, link in bio, and then, or you can do your storefront. And I know a lot of people do DMs too. Like I've read that it's okay to be DMing with people as long as they know that you're sending them an affiliate link, right? And if you're really kind of scared about it, you can just send them your storefront link too. And like I said, just make it really easy. Whatever product you're promoting is either an ideal list pinned or it's just a product that's pinned right at the top there so that they can very much find it. Um, yeah, so hopefully that's helpful. But we want to know all the Instagram experts out here and if anybody can jump in and help. Hi Anna, nice to see you here. Let's see. Oh, Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay is new here. Lindsay said, did you do the free one or the full course? I'm interested in the course, but the price is too steep. Yes, and so that's a great segue into we are also doing a Black Friday, an early Black Friday sale. So actually, Lindsay, if you want, I did create a coupon code for the course that's going to be good for the next 48 hours. So if people are watching right now, it's going to be good through the weekend until Sunday night. But you guys can use, if you're interested in getting the full course, you can use the coupon code HOLIDAY. So Lindsay, this is especially for you and anybody else who's been on the fence about joining Influence and Earn. That brings the price down to the original price of $497. So it's half off, 50% off. Everyone's doing 50% off for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we're going to do that for the next 48 hours for early Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So Lindsay, if you want to check it out, feel free to use that coupon code to bring it down to 50% off. And I know there's quite a few people in here. We don't need to go through everything, but yeah, we have lots of people that are in Influence and Earn, Lindsay. So you're welcome to ask anyone questions. I know Christina's in there. We have Maria's in there. Kyla's in there. Anna's in there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Emily's in there. There's a whole bunch of people who are on this live right now that are in Influence and Earn. And so thank you. Maria said, I purchased the course and split the payment into 3. Yes, there is a 3 payment option. So you can actually get started for $197 and then it'll charge you 2 more times. So 3 payments of $197 is the option as well. So you can always go do that. So yeah, it gives you immediate access to the course, right? So yes, go grab it. Love it. Yeah, so we're going to be doing $500 off, 50% off for the next 48 hours. So if you guys are watching this later and it's still Saturday or Sunday, this coupon code will still work. So I'll put that up there just for another minute here. You just use the coupon code HOLIDAY. And like I said, if you have questions, then you can all ask each other that's in here. Oh, thank you. Jill said, so helpful. Get the course. Love it. Kyla says, love the course. Thank you, Kyla. Yeah, and I think, thank you for bringing this up, Kyla, in the ongoing education. So actually, we have a new training coming out on Monday, and that's going to be all about how to find and secure and negotiate brand deals and partnerships. So everyone who's in Influence and Earn, I'm a little behind on my emails, but the new training is coming out on Monday, and then we have a live Q&A session on Tuesday. So next week is a big week for Influence and Earn members. So if you're on the fence thinking about it, I recommend you sign up by Sunday so that you can use the coupon code. But then also you'll get access to the brand new training on Monday and then our live Q&A on Tuesday. So yeah, the ongoing education that Kyla's saying is, those 2 things. We have new trainings coming out all the time. We have another one coming out next month in December too, which is going to be all about marketing and creating content. And we do monthly Q&A calls. And then we also have lots of other opportunities for people, including one-on-one sessions with me. I don't offer one-on-one sessions outside of the Influence and Earn members because they always get snatched up real quickly when I do offer them. So I offer them to the members first, and there's never any left for me to branch out other than that. So if you want a one-on-one session, that's the way to get that. And there was one other thing, and now I can't remember what. Oh, and then there's just always like little bonus things that I like to do. Like when I launched my book a couple weeks ago. Uh, we did, it wasn't really a contest, but it was, I asked people like, hey, if you'd be willing to, tell me what you think of Influence and Earn, I'll send you a free signed book. So there's a lot of people on here right now that are getting free signed books from me. I just got them delivered yesterday. It took 3 weeks for Amazon to deliver 100 books to my house, but I got them yesterday. So you guys are all going to be getting them. I'm going to write you a little message and sign them and mail them to you. So these are all just kind of little extra things that the members do, and they're always the first to kind of hear from me what's going on, what's new in the world of the Amazon influencer program. And yeah, to get those kind of opportunities as well. So yeah, we've got a ton of thank you guys. Emily says highly recommend the course. Love it, love it. Eclectic Fusion Fund said, is the course good if we've been doing the program for 6+ months and have over 500 videos? How much is advanced tactics? Yeah, I mean, there's people that joined the course that were in the program for like a year, 2 years, took other courses, and they were very excited about all the advanced training. So there's tons of advanced training all about product selection, all about strategies to earn more, save time, outsource. There's systems, there's worksheets, but then yeah, it's really the ongoing training is going to be very helpful for you if you've already been in the program for 6 months, and the live Q&A sessions. And like I said, if you ever wanted to do a one-on-one, those are for members only. But if you look at if you guys go to the page to purchase and you kind of scroll down, you can actually expand. There's a whole section there, so you can see all the different trainings in there. There's a training about how to repurpose your content for YouTube. So I walk you through exactly how I do that. There's a whole training on how to utilize creator connections to earn more. There's a whole training on how to promote content offsite. Like I said, where the brand deals and partnerships is coming out Monday. Oh, and one other thing that's for members only, which isn't ready, but it will be in the next few months, is we're creating an influencer database, which I'm really excited about because we actually have all the software in place and it's being built right now. But all the Influence and Earn members will get access to the influencer database where you can go create your own profile and basically tell sellers how much you want to get paid and what kind of content you can create. Because I work with a lot of sellers as well. I have some speaking engagements coming up where I will be in front of lots of really big Amazon sellers. And so I'm constantly getting asked, can you create a video for me, Kathleen? I know you're an influencer, but if I work with a seller, I'm not going to create a video for their product because conflict of interest, whatever. So I pass those opportunities along to the members in Influence and Earn. And so that's another bonus and perk that we have coming down the pipeline here. Everybody that's a member is going to be able to get access to that for free. So you guys would just create your profile page, and then the sellers can reach out to you, or you can go contact the sellers who have access to the database. So yeah, we're always just kind of keep on giving, giving, giving. I call it a membership for, a one-time fee, basically. So, yes. All right. All right. Yes. Sarah said, so exciting. Yes. Is the one-on-one additional fee? It is. Yes. I open up one-on-one sessions when I have some free time in the calendar, and then I'll email the Influence and Earn members and just say, hey, I opened up some slots. Here's a link to purchase if you want. It isn't it's an extra fee to meet one-on-one with me, but you don't have to do one-on-one either, because we have live Q&A calls where if you show up, you get to ask me as many questions as you want. But yeah, the one-on-ones are an additional fee. So, oh yay, Lindsay just got the course. Welcome, Lindsay. I'm very excited for you. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear what you think. Make sure you join the Facebook group. It's full of amazingly helpful, wonderful people. There's a private Facebook group as well. So there's a whole lot of perks. So thank you, Emily said, I would say yes, Kathleen's very thorough and constantly sharing updated info. Totally worth it. I am part of 2 paid groups, and this is by far the best. Oh, thank you, Emily. I very much appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. So yes, grab the course, grab the program. I mean, it's a course, but it's a program too, right? Like I just default to course because there is, there's 5 modules, and then there's a whole bunch of bonuses. Like I said, creator connections, YouTube, brand partnerships coming out on Monday. We have an offsite training, product selection strategies. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff. And we're just adding more to it. So I'm pumped about the influencer database, though, you guys. It's probably not launching till January, but I'm just excited that we're like back and doing it. And we have, I just secured a pretty awesome speaking gig. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but I'm going to be speaking in front of a whole bunch of people next year at a very big conference. And that's going to connect you guys with a lot of sellers. So I think that'll be a good opportunity for everyone. All right. So I want to make sure that we are answering everyone's questions. Oh, good. Okay. So thank you. Emily said, Maria. So let's go back to Instagram because I want to help Maria. Thank you, Emily. Emily said, I put the links inside my link in bio page, made my link in bio site name memorable. Oh, I love that. So it's easy for people to go to. Super smart. I love that. Thank you so much, Emily. You can feel free to Emily, if you're comfortable and you want to, you're welcome to share your Instagram handle on here so that Maria can go see it and we can all go follow you. So thank you, Emily, for your help with that. Yes. Maybe they will let you record your presentation to the sellers and then we can watch. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I can always just like let you guys, maybe I'll do my presentation. I don't think I can present it before the event because it's supposed to be like unique. It's never been presented before, but, yes, I will. I mean, I have the deck already being made, so if you guys want it, I would just make a video of it and put it in the membership. So we can definitely do that. It's all about how sellers can partner with influencers in order to grow their sales on Amazon. So I'm presenting to a bunch of sellers, but I'm going to be talking about influencers and what we're looking for and what's the best way to communicate and connect with us. And then, and then we'll already have the influencer database by then going. So that'll be a really cool opportunity, like I said, for everyone, and especially for you guys to partner with sellers directly. We can do that through creator connections for sure, right? But doing it through other platforms can be much more lucrative and helpful because then you can actually communicate with them and negotiate with them. And ideally, it becomes where you guys can create more longer term, partnerships with these brands. I have quite a few brands now that I work with like ongoing, right? Like they'll send me something like once a month, or they'll send me a catalog and I'll kind of pick out what I want. I'll create videos, or they'll pay me up front, or whatever it may be. And it's just a really nice additional way to not only earn more money, that's, in Amazon, but kind of off Amazon too. But like now I have things that I can replace my old stuff with the new stuff, right? And then give away some old stuff. Or if it's something that I don't necessarily really need, I can then donate that to somebody who does need it. So lots of good opportunities with partnering with these sellers in different ways. Yes, Jill, very exciting. I know we had talked about this, but yeah, it is coming. Like I said, it's probably going to be January, you guys, because I'm very focused on holiday stuff. But I did just get the word that I made the cut and will be speaking at this event next year, which I'm pumped about. And there's going to be like over 1,000 sellers in the room, so I'm very excited about that. Okay. Yes. Maria said, thank you for this information, Emily. Would you mind sharing your Instagram so I can follow you and see how you post things? Yeah. Emily, you're more than welcome to, if you can, just put it right in the chat there. Yes. And Big Trucking, thank you. If you guys are finding this helpful, I would be so grateful if you would hit that like button, because that's super, super helpful for me. All right. Okay, let's go over to, I think I probably missed a couple questions, so feel free to throw them back in here. But we talked about Black Friday, Cyber Monday a bit. I want to talk about how to promote deals on and off Amazon, right? Where I'm attempting to kind of keep these a little bit more focused, of course, answer your questions, but talk about relevant topics that are happening this week, next week, whatever it may be. How to promote deals on and off Amazon. I kind of touched on some of the information on where you can find those deals, but I'm curious how people are promoting off and on Amazon. I know it's been a question, and feel free to tell me in the chat, how are you guys promoting your deals, right? For Black Friday, Cyber Monday, both on and off Amazon. Uh, with on Amazon, right, you have to be very careful because we can't talk about pricing like in any way, shape, or form. We can't talk about this thing is on sale. We can't say even, in our videos, oh, this is a great product for its value or for its price or whatever it may be, because we can't talk about any of that. And part of the reason is because of what's going on right now, because of the discounts that are happening, right? It's not always going to be 20% off or 50% off or whatever the discount is for the brand, that's promoting. But I think it's really important to still be aware and take advantage of those. So, like I said, whenever I open my Amazon app, it's telling me right away, these items are for sale. These items are for sale. Here's the Black Friday deals, and they're all right there, right? And of course, it's all stuff I have. It's all stuff I've created videos for. And so now I'm pushing those into an idea list. And I'm also going to check on my original video to make sure that it's in the upper carousel. If it's not, I am going to tweak the title. I'm going to test a different thumbnail. And if I can't get it back on, then I'm just going to create another video. And if it's a top performing product and I'm not in that first spot on the upper carousel, I'm just going to create a second video for it. And it's going to be an update. It's going to be, 1 year later, this is how this item looks. Or 1 year later, I wish I would have known this thing about this item, whatever you want to talk about. But those are some of my best strategies for deals on Amazon. As far as deals off Amazon, of course, you still have to be careful, but you can be a little bit more liberal. So, yes. Let's see here. Yes. Hit that like button if you've learned anything new today in the last 35 minutes. Hit that like button. I'm going to take some of these questions. Ray said, do you know if it is okay for people in the same household to each have influencer accounts? My adult son is interested in one. Ray, it is totally fine. It's totally fine for different people in the same household to have influencer accounts. What you can't do is you can't have two influencer accounts, but you can have one and your son can have one. Most definitely. You can have the same address as long as it's the same or a different person. You can live at the same address. And I believe you have to have a different bank account, which probably shouldn't be an issue, right? If he's your adult son. But no, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. As long as it's in his name, then he should be good. He can totally open one. I know lots of people. I have lots of people who have like a husband has one and a wife has one, or, the wife has one and, right, her adult son or daughter has one. As long as he's 18 or older. So yeah, he's good. He can go ahead and do that. Life Beyond the Nest. Lovely to see you here. Waving back to you. All right. One with Wayne said, do you know of any situations where we can create content and ads if we don't actually have the products, such as special deals, creator connections, pics, collages, where we can create content if we don't have the products? Yes. So if you don't have the products, you can create content off Amazon in kind of any way. Like I get a lot of times, people are asking, like, especially with creator connections, right? They're like, oh no, I accidentally clicked accept because I was on my phone and I have no intention of buying this item because it's too expensive and I don't really need it. I would say first reach out to the brand to try to get a sample, but if they don't respond, you can just promote that product on your Facebook page or on your blog. You don't actually have to have the product in your hand Same with collages. You can absolutely just make a collage of anything you want to throw in there. You don't actually have to have it. That content you can post on Amazon because Amazon has this collages feature now, right? And so I actually have a video coming out on Tuesday on the YouTube channel that's all about how to use the collages feature. It's really easy. I actually wasn't going to make a video, but I had quite a few people asking me. But collages, you don't have to have the product. Creator connections, if you are promoting outside of Amazon, you don't have to have the product. But here's the thing though, is if you are creating content to upload onto Amazon, you really do have to have the product. I mean, you can't just do like screenshots of things. You can't just take the primary image and post that. Like, you do have to have the product if you're going to create content and upload it to Amazon, but you don't necessarily if you're going to be promoting it off Amazon. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Oh, wonderful. We have lots more questions coming in. All right, let me get here. Fishing Weekend Warrior said, I'm starting to get messages. Ah, yes, mostly via Facebook Messenger. I've replied to all of them, but never get replies. Is there an approach I should be using? Are you in the program? Are you in Influence and Earn? Remind me again. I think you are. I'm pretty sure you are. I have the training is coming out on Monday where I literally show you some of the like DMs and stuff that I get from people and then how I'm responding to it. But yeah, so it depends on what they're saying to you. I try to make it, if they're not going to make it easy for me, I usually don't really even respond. But the approach that I would use is saying, they're going to want you to work for free. Okay. So you really have to decide how you want to work with people that are reaching out via DMs. Like, are you okay with just getting a free sample? Right. And sometimes, like, that's totally fine to start with. I do think that you should ask for money, like at least start off at $50, and if they haggle you and say 25, like that's still not a lot of money. But if it's something you want, it very much could be worth it, right? So I would just keep it short and sweet. And again, depending on what they say, like I get a lot of DMs where they don't even have product links in there. And I'm like, if I reply back, it's like, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm interested in working with you. Can you send me more information? 8% of the time, they don't follow up, right? So I would say just get really clear on the terms that make you happy as far as like working with these people, and then just stick to that, right? Like you could just say like, I charge, $100 per video and here's what's included. Send me the list of products that you need videos for. And, we'll start with one or two. But yeah, there's a couple different ways. If you were to show me like a particular message, I could tell you exactly like basically what I would say. Yeah. Um, oh, good. Okay. Good. One with Wayne says very helpful. Good, good, good. All right. Let me just see here. Okay. Boom and Bigs TV said, could you talk about shoppable videos for books? Are we allowed to show the pages inside? Yeah, I believe so. I've done quite a few shoppable videos for books. You can definitely do shoppable videos for books. Some books have videos on them and some don't. I'm currently trying to figure out how to get a video on my book. But yeah, you can definitely do shoppable videos for books. I've done it for a lot of my favorite books. I'm hoping someone will do it for my book. Yeah, you can definitely do shoppable videos for books. And I'm going to throw up my free chapter real quick here. So if you guys haven't already checked out my brand new book, it's called The Unconventional Business Model. It's how to become financially free with creating a business around your life instead of the other way around. Because when your business takes over your life, then it's not really an enjoyable business anymore. So for $0, you can grab a free chapter. I'll leave that up there just for a second. Okay. But yeah, you can definitely do shoppable videos for books, most definitely. Okay. Oh, this is a good question. So how long do you wait to change the thumbnail title if it falls off or never makes it to the upper carousel? I mean, not that long. Honestly, if it's not there, if it's not on the carousel, so if it's a brand new video and it hasn't shown up on the carousel after like 4 or 5 days, It's probably not going to really. I mean, you can wait like 6 or 7 days if you want, but I don't know. I would wait like 4 or 5 days, and then I would tweak the title or the thumbnail. I've noticed though, especially just in the last few months, if I upload a video and it never makes to the top carousel, it like never makes it to the top carousel. And that's just in the last couple months because I feel like 6 months ago, 9 months ago, they always made it to the top carousel at some point, unless I'm just missing it. You know, it's up there for like an hour and then Amazon says, "Oop, not good enough," and then they take it off. But yeah, I'll wait 4 or 5 days after uploading a new video. But if my video was in the upper carousel and it's just getting rotated, or it's been up there for years and it's just kind of rotating in and out with everything, I will always update the title or the thumbnail as like these holiday events are approaching, right? Or if I just see that it's not there, if I just notice that it's not there, I'll go update the title or the thumbnail like right away. Yeah, why wait? Why wait? Um, all right. Yeah, okay, great. Great insight. Um, Ron says I create 3 different videos, one for Amazon, one for YouTube, both horizontal. Yes, and a vertical one for Instagram. Yes, love it. Love it. Um, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Judy. Hi, Judy. Lovely to see you here. When sharing the Stripe link offsite, exactly how do we share on social media? For example, do we make a post on Instagram and share to Facebook? All public. Please explain or point to me where's the step-by-step, and should we use Genius Links for this? I would use Genius Links, yes, because that will keep your that will make it so that when the person clicks on it, it will open in their app that's already logged in. So they don't have to log in. It keeps your affiliate cookie in there. Judy, have you watched the offsite training in the course yet? There is one in there that shows like the recommended places where you can link on your different social media platforms, right from Amazon, right? So they're saying like on Facebook, like here's where you can put the link to your storefront, like in your page information and things like that. But as far as like how to share links on each post, it's different for each one. So we talked about Instagram, and Emily was super helpful with Maria. So she was saying, link in bio for Instagram. I recommended, linking to your storefront. With Facebook is kind of similar too, right? Like, so what I've heard is the Facebook algorithm doesn't necessarily love when you post links in your post, right? So I see a lot of people posting links in a comment, right? Or saying link in bio or link in about section or something like that. So I would say to look through the training that's in the bonuses section. I believe I put it right at the top because it was the newest one. And then, yeah, it really just depends on which platform you're posting on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thumbs up. I don't know why I did that. All right. All right. Good, good. Very helpful. Supermom, very helpful. Great. Okay. Are we able to do collages through the mobile app? Yes, Sarah, the only way to use the collages feature with Amazon is through the mobile app right now. Yes, yes, it is. That is the only way. It's super easy though. So like, I still don't really know what's the best way to like promote the collages because I'm not big on Pinterest. I need to learn more about Pinterest. I bought a course on Pinterest. Just haven't had the time to go through it, but yeah, collages you can only do on the app. And the way to do that is you have to navigate to your like storefront through the app, like the influencer hub, go to your storefront and then do create content. And one of those options is going to be the collages feature. And like I said, I just did a video. I just have to go watch the edited version and approve it. And then it'll be up on the YouTube channel next Tuesday. Yes. Fishing Weekend Warrior said no. Okay, I thought you were in the program for some reason. Yeah, if you're thinking about it, now's the time. because we are doing a $500 off sale. We're, staying on the up and up with everyone else and doing 50% off for the next through the weekend here. So if you guys want to get into Influence and Earn, we have a ton of people on the live stream right now that are already in. They're my frequent flyers, and we always love talking about all this fun stuff, especially every Friday. But yeah, next week we have a brand new training coming out on Monday, all about how to secure those partnership deals, how to respond to those weird DMs that you get, which ones are legit, which ones are not, and how to really partner with brands and get more stuff, and how to negotiate. Like, what should you be saying? Yeah, like I said, what are those legit opportunities or not? So yeah, through Sunday, we will have this coupon code for holiday if you guys are interested in joining the rest of us. All right. Let's see here. Good. We've got hearts, we've got thank yous, love it. Judy, look at the very first video under the bonuses section. I think it's about like Offsite. It's got Offsite in the title, I believe. But yeah, look under the bonuses. So there's tons of bonuses. I know we just kind of keep adding. So creator connections bonus, how to repurpose for YouTube bonus, how to link and drive traffic offsite bonus. Yeah, product selection bonus. But yeah, Judy, that should be right at the very top, I believe. And I'll check after we get off here just to make sure. But all right. Yeah, Fishing Weekend Warrior said I gave up on Facebook posts because I never get paid. I assume it's because of the friends and family exception or exemption. Yeah, that's a really good point. I'll say I don't make much money off of Facebook either, which is why I'm not very consistent posting on there. Under my like Smart Business Mom profile, I'll post on there every so often, but I'm telling you the way that I make the majority of my offsite content or my offsite commissions is through YouTube. YouTube is more like Pinterest. That's why I really want to learn Pinterest next because it's more of a search engine, right? Where like if you post something on Facebook and then it doesn't get a lot of traction right away, it kind of just gets lost in social media land, right? Whereas with YouTube, people are going to YouTube to search for things, like search for solutions for their problems, or they're going to do some more research on a product that they're thinking about buying, right? So they're going to be able to find it. Also, with YouTube, Google owns YouTube. So when people go to Google and type in, again, if they're doing product research, whether they're just looking for like the best mattress or, the best, futon couch or whatever, your video could still come up because it's on YouTube. So I like YouTube. That's where that is where I focus. The majority of my offsite efforts is on YouTube. That doesn't mean you can't use social media. TikTok is also a really good one. But yeah, I would say, my favorites, YouTube, then TikTok, then Instagram, then Facebook. Facebook is tough. It is tough. Okay, good. All right. So Kyla said, do you post the collage to Instagram story with a disclaimer added, and then post to your storefront and link people there so they can see all the links for the products? Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. So like the collages that I've made have been from idea lists. So it's also just easier to make the collages. But yeah, so like what I'll do is I'll create an idea list and then I'll make a collage out of it. And then, yeah, if you're going to post it to Instagram, then yes, of course, always have a disclaimer, but then you can post it right to, you can link right to your storefront and then just make sure that idea list, or you can even do a curation, right? Because then you could put the collage with all the other items in one curation and have that like show up right at the top of your storefront there. Yeah. There's a couple different like creative ways that you can do that for sure. All right. So we are coming up on the top of the hour. So I want to make sure we get to the third topic of the hour here, which is the state of the program for 2025 and beyond. So I know, especially over the last like a month or two, I would say my earnings have gone down. And I know that that's pretty reflective of the state of other people's earnings as well. People are adding more content, but they're not necessarily making more money. I admittedly did not add as much content as I would have liked over the last 30 days, 60 days. But I've really been ramping it up over the last couple weeks because this is the best time, right? But I will say that, it's very easy to get down, especially when you have a down day, or especially when you are, hanging out in like a Facebook group where people are, I don't know, complaining. And I'm not saying that it's not okay to complain. It's totally fine to complain to a certain extent, right? But like when I wake up and I have a down day, I'm not going to go post about it on Facebook. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to click and see what was actually purchased, right? What can I learn from that information? And then how can I take that and make better content, make better strategy decisions on how to produce content, but also how to like check on my best performing items. Where should I be spending my time in order to make the most money possible? And so like especially when people are getting started out, like there's a whole bunch of people now that teach about the Amazon influencer program. And first off, I appreciate you all being here listening to me ramble on about this all the time. But there's not super accurate information going out all the time. And I just read somebody was posting and it was like, so I was learning from someone and they told me to review anything and everything. And so now I have 1,000 videos, but I only earn, like $200 a month. And I'm like, how on earth do you only earn $200 a month with 1,000 videos? Well, it's because they made, they picked 1,000 products that don't sell well on Amazon or are just too competitive, or, their videos just aren't up to quality. And so like when I talk about like, earning on here and creating videos and all that, like I'm always very strategic. I don't have 20 hours a day to work, not even close. I have three small children who require a lot of my time. I have multiple businesses. And so I'm all about how to work smarter and not harder. So, really looking to 2025 and beyond, I want to know what are the best ways to maximize my time so that I can make the most money possible. And I'm always going to be sharing that information with you. And one thing that is really cool that's going on, if you guys are on my email list, or you're in the Facebook group, there is a very brilliant woman named Claire, and she has created a survey. And she's really, the point of it is to kind of assess this exact thing, the state of the Amazon influencer program. And she's got some really great questions on there as far as, like how long have you been in the program? What avenues are you using to earn money on? Asking, a bunch of really great questions. And first off, this is all anonymous, right? So it's uh it's a really great survey. And then I'm really looking forward to, so she's going to put all this data together. She's actually a data scientist. This is what she does for her day job. And so she's going to put all this data together and she's going to share it out with everyone who has taken the survey. And we're all going to learn. I think we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot about what's going on with other people, because we can chat about it and we can talk about it, but really looking at the data is going to be so incredibly valuable. And she said that the report's going to be coming out next month in December. So it's going to be before the end of the year. So I highly recommend that you guys fill out this survey. Let me see. I think I have, is this it? No, that's not it. I have a link that I'm going to share for you guys, because I think that not only is it important to help our fellow influencers, but I think that this is going to be a really, really cool report that comes out once when she's done with it. And the more people that participate, the more accurate it's going to be. So here, let me just go ahead and this is in my email that I sent out earlier today, you guys. And this is also linked to in the Facebook group, but let me just put it in here to make sure that everyone has that. It literally takes 5 minutes, and then you can input your email at the end to receive the report when it's done. but all the data is anonymized. Like we chatted about this before she even put it out. Your information is not going to be shared with anyone, but I think it, like I said, I think it'll be really interesting to see what kind of results come from it. And if you don't use that we have, what limited data, like we have to look at what limited data we have from Amazon and use whatever we can, right? So, um, yes. Eileen said, I took the survey, but to be honest, I thought it was your survey because I don't actually know who she is. That's okay. Claire is a very active member of Fluencer Fruit. And so she was introduced to me by Liz Saunders because they have been working together on some stuff. And like I said, I know that she does data analysis for her day job. And so she is just trying to aggregate this information to kind of help us figure out what is going on with the program, where do people kind of stand, and then how do we take that information to become more successful next year. No, it is not my survey, but I wanted to share it because I think that just sharing the information is very valuable and very helpful. But thank you for filling it out, Eileen. I appreciate that. Yes, yes. um all right, so check that out if you guys want to. Let's see here. I've got just a couple more questions I will tackle here with about 5 minutes left. Um, Eclectic Fusion Fund says, should we join Amazon Business? It's really up to you. Amazon Business is for purchasing things. So if you purchase a lot for a business or you purchase a lot of things in bulk, I believe you have to have a business. Like, so one of the perks are that you can get special like bulk pricing. There's a lot of sellers that, they'll sell like a case of their item at a bit of a discount or maybe a wholesale price for the business customers. And then that pricing is only available for people that have an Amazon business account. So the being an influencer, it's not going to help you really, to my knowledge, but the business account will be helpful if you're doing a lot of purchasing on Amazon and want to save some money for your business. So, yeah, I guess it depends on how much you buy. All right. Kyla says, I have no idea how to share on TikTok with Amazon. Have you been using TikTok, Kathleen, and seen anything with that? I heard TikTok might go away. So here's my TikTok backstory. I leaned into TikTok last year. Maybe it was last year, beginning of this year. And I did the kind of workaround so that I could become a TikTok creator without getting 1,000 followers yet, because I had a business or a business account or a seller account or whatever it was. So I tested videos. I tested repurposing my Amazon videos on TikTok. It failed miserably. All of the items that I had just, like I said, I repurposed. I didn't create content at first for TikTok. I just used the few vertical videos that I had, like from incentives from Amazon, and I made no sales. And what I realized was that TikTok is a totally different platform from Amazon, obviously, but the way people go and watch videos and their expectations and the expectation of buy is completely different, right? People go to Amazon to buy stuff. People go to TikTok to be entertained. But if you put an entertaining video in front of them about a product that they might want, now we're talking, right? So it's a very different format. So I tested, I didn't earn very much money. And then they took away my like creator status or whatever when they basically found out that they had that workaround going on. And so I haven't really done much with it. And on top of the fact that, right, is TikTok going away or not? I don't know. I obviously it's out of all of our hands. I see Amazon working with TikTok. I hear TikTok's going away. We are, changing the reins as far as, our government goes next year. So, I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on. But I am not gonna put a ton of time into TikTok. I would like to grow my following so I can get back to creator status and start earning with them. But honestly, my time is probably better spent creating shoppable videos for Amazon. So I'm not going to spend a ton more time on TikTok until I know if it's going away or not. I thought I heard the deadline was January 2025, and that's not that far away. So I don't know. But if anyone has any more information about TikTok, please feel free to to share it with us. Yes, yes. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about TikTok. Okay. Let's see. Malvina, thank you. Amazon is partnering with TikTok, so TikTok is not going away. Okay. You have to be on TikTok one to be able to add an Amazon link. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not super familiar. Yeah, TikTok one, Melvina, what are the requirements for TikTok one? I do know that, yeah, you can add your Amazon link, but I think is TikTok one, can you share the requirements to be on TikTok one? And then, yeah, the TikTok shop affiliate program, I know you can make a lot of money in there too. And that's what I need to build up my following to get back to that. But I know a bunch of people that make a ton of money on TikTok. It's a different video platform. So I think repurposing your Amazon videos on a TikTok is going to be hard, but you've got to create content for TikTok because it's just a very different platform. People are going there to watch videos. People aren't going to Amazon to watch videos, right? Saying the bar is a bit lower with TikTok, the bar is higher. So just a different kind of platform there. But yeah, I'm curious what the requirements are. Yes, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Click the thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, that would be so wonderful. Thank you. Oh, and Doug and Nikki are here. Love it. A little late, but made it. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Yes, we were just talking about videos and the survey. Yes, Eileen, I see your message. Yeah, she's good friends with Liz. Liz is who brought her to me. So I trust her. Okay. Ron says, when I look for items to do videos on, if it isn't something I wouldn't create a video, or I won't create the video, as the viewers will see that my heart isn't in it and it won't convert as well. Yeah, I'm with you, Ron. Totally 100%. I'm with you. It's really hard to fake interest, oh, I love this item, when you don't, or it's something that you wouldn't necessarily use. I did a couple of those videos early on and I had to get people to help me because I didn't really know how they worked, and it was obvious that I wasn't using the item, that somebody else was using the item, but I could still explain it, right? And if the item benefited me in some way, I would say, well, I got so and so, like my stepdad helped me with one video that really took off and I made a bunch of money from, but he helped me with one video for an item that I would never buy on my own, but he used it, he explained everything to me. And so that's kind of how I positioned that video, was like, if you have a motorcycle and you need like this part, like here's how this works. And now he's going to demonstrate while I, do a voiceover. But yeah, I don't put that much effort into it anymore because there's so many things. I mean, I'm looking around my office right now and I can see 15 things that I still need to make videos for that I'm actually using and loving and would highly recommend, of course, to people. So yeah, it's definitely very important to be authentic because I think customers will see that. I think customers will see if you're not actually really into things. And I do see that my best videos that convert are items that I like use and love every day. And I totally agree with you, Ron, that I really do think that it comes through in your content. All right. Patent Media says, hello, Kathleen. We love the course. Oh, yay. I'm so glad to hear that. If we don't have the product, can we make a video using the brand pictures and the videos on the product page? Not if you want to upload it to Amazon. No, you cannot do that. You cannot make a video using the pictures on the product listing page. That is a violation of Amazon's terms. Don't do that. If you don't have the product, you cannot upload content to Amazon, right? Because you didn't create it. However, you can get more creative with Offsite, right? Because you can promote pretty much anything Offsite. You can promote products that you don't have Offsite and link to the listing. You don't necessarily have to have it, but if you are uploading content directly to Amazon, yes, you want to have that product in there. And there's plenty of influencers that have videos where it's just the screenshots of the images on the product listing page. That is directly a violation of Amazon's terms, because first off, it's not your content, right? And also they updated the terms over the last couple of months that says that you cannot do that. You cannot create a video from images only, whether they're yours or not. I definitely read that you can't create a video of just images. It has to be like a video. So yeah. Yeah, don't do that. um all right, all right, all right. Okay, Malvina says you have to have 50,000 followers, but I just got in with 10,000 and people have gotten the invite for 1,000 because it's just in beta testing. Oh, and rolling out in January. All right, cool. Yes, yes, love that. Yes, and yeah, okay. Doug and Nikki say I keep getting violation points on TikTok for repurposing videos. Let's say there's a link in the description, even if there's no link in my post. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that was one other thing that I read. Yes. And Melvina said you cannot repurpose videos on TikTok. Yeah, they have regulations. Yeah. So when I did that, that was before everyone was like, oh no, you can't just take your Amazon videos and put them on TikTok because then you'll get the copyright violation. Then they'll just shut you down because it's a video that already like lives on Amazon. And yeah, they would like do the copyright thing. So I just don't know. I just don't know enough. And I probably should just be creating videos just to up my followers and my engagement and all that. But yeah, TikTok it's a very lucrative income stream for a lot of people. So I have a hard time thinking that it will actually go away. But who knows? I think it will probably stay. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to wrap this up. If you guys found this to be helpful, I would be so grateful if you would give me a thumbs up. We're also running an early Black Friday sale on the Influence and Earn program. So you can get it for 50% off up until Sunday night. So if you are watching the replay, you can use the coupon holiday and get in for 50% off. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me or any of the people on here who lots of them are in the program already. So check that out if you are interested in getting the insider information. We have a new training coming out on Monday all about brand partnerships and how to partner with brands, how to respond to those interesting DMs that we all get or emails, hello dear emails and all that good stuff. Like how do you actually respond to those? How do you know what's legit and what's not? And then, yeah, all the members will be next year. We will be launching our influencer database, which I'm very excited about, and sharing that with all the sellers that I work with as well. So next week, we will have a special Black Friday event. We'll be doing another masterclass where we'll really be looking towards 2025 and what are our strategies to earn as much money as we possibly can in 2025. So you don't want to miss that. It'll be the same time, same place right here next Friday. So we can hang out on Black Friday. I'm going to teach you some stuff. And yeah, and then we can all talk about how much turkey and delicious food we ate the day before. But I know I'll be working all day next Friday. It'll be a good day though. There'll be lots of good stuff on there. So all right. Beth had a question. I did a video with hubby on the product I don't know much about, solar panels. It was conversational. Yeah, I asked questions and he explains. It's been a good seller. Not sure if that's exactly what you were discussing. Yeah. Oh, I love that, Beth. That's a really, really good way to do that. Yeah, Ron was saying that he doesn't create videos on products that he doesn't like really use or that, he wouldn't use in real life, right? But Beth, I think that's a fantastic way. And yeah, I gave the example of like with my stepdad, it was like a motorcycle part that he was helping walk me through. But Beth, I love your idea even more, right? Just have a conversation with the person that knows more about it. I'm sure that's a great seller because for people like me not really knowing a whole lot about solar panels, I would totally watch that. I would totally watch a conversation with a husband and wife about him educating her about learning about solar panels, because I feel like that would be me. Because that would be me. So thank you for saying that. Super helpful. All right, everyone. Oh, thank you. Michelle says, love the program and have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, everyone. All my Influence and Earn members, look out for an email from me on Monday where you will get access to the brand new training. You'll get a reminder about the Q&A, live Q&A session next Tuesday. That's our monthly meeting. And yeah, and we'll talk about Black Friday, Cyber Monday some more. And don't miss the masterclass next Friday. We'll be back here next Friday. Thank you, everyone, for joining. If this was helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share that Influence and Earn is 50% off through the weekend with anybody. If you know anybody who's been on the fence about it, now's the time to grab it. So thank you, everyone, for coming. I will see you next week, unless you're in Influence and Earn, and then I'll see you on Tuesday, maybe. So have a